So rabbit farming can be a profitable venture if done correctly. So in today's video, we're going to show you the blueprint to make it a success.
Profitability in rabbit keeping is what one earns for and starts the business. So in today's video, I'll take you through what you need to do as an upcoming farmer, a person who tries to venture into rabbit farming, and what you're supposed to do and how profitable this business is if you're doing it on a commercial purpose. So first and foremost, all you need to begin rabbit farming is a suitable space where you will have to construct your cages where the rabbits will be kept, as the rabbits don't require all that much space. All they need is a well-built cage constructed with all its necessities, it being the drinkers, the feeders, even where the droppings are separated from the rabbits. So what you need is the construction of the cages in a simple space. It can be behind your garage, behind your house, behind the kitchen, anywhere, as long as the rabbits are safe and they have a good environment with which they are living in. So today, allow me to take you through what I talk about what I mean when I talk about a good cage for the rabbit. As you look at our rabbit cage here, it is well constructed, it is raised, and the space we did use is a little space. That means we can use it for other projects. It being on a farm, we can use the other space for other projects. It being farming, it being doing some crop growing around, it's able. So that's the first advantage with rabbit keeping. It requires a little space to establish. It does not consume a lot of area to establish rabbit farming. So with this, when you have successfully installed the equipment necessary for the rabbits, constructed the cage, it having the feeders, the drinker, the collection point of the droppings. The reason as to why we normally work upon the collection of the droppings is to prevent the unhygienic caused diseases or that caused diseases such as ear canker. We have some foot and mouth, the foot rot. That's it. The mangy, the one that is brought up by shedding off of the fur. So the reason as to why we work upon separating of the droppings and the urine from the rabbit is that to prevent those diseases, cause they cause decrease in the weight of the rabbit when it falls sick. So having established that, that means you're safe to go, and having some feeds at the farm to feed your rabbit. First and foremost, what you need after you've established other things, other utensils, the farm for the rabbit, it being the cages, risen up, all you need is feeding these rabbits thoroughly. Talking about the feeding routine is that you always feed these rabbits twice every day. That's a manageable routine. You can do it in the morning, feeding the rabbits on the rabbit pellets. Those pellets, we can help you teach you how to make the pellets here at the farm. Then the construction of the cages, when you reach out, I will be able to help out, giving out the ideas and even the specific people who can help you do the cages of the modern stage. We are now doing this on a modernity because these rabbits go to further places such as laboratories. These rabbits, we do have some people who take them for laboratory studies and some laboratory works. So that's the first importance of rabbit keeping. It can be sold off for some laboratory works and some laboratory experiments. So another thing, another importance of rabbit farming is that Its droppings and the urine can be used as fertilizer to the crops if you have one, if you have some, and the droppings can also be sold off to the interested farmers who wish to use them as fertilizer. So that's another importance. Talking about another importance of rabbit farming is the rabbit meat contains 80% of proteins and 0% of cholesterol. That means the rabbit meat is healthy and advisable to be eaten. Either selling the meat to some restaurants, hotels, and some occasional places. So with rabbit farming, we can produce the rabbits for either meat or breeding. And with breeding, you can earn more because you may have a breed here at the farm with other farmers not having that certain breed. Like we have the chinchilla here. There are some farmers who don't have chinchilla at their farms or on their farms. So it is of an advantage to our farm that when we have an offspring from the seer, which is the chinchilla, the seer is the male rabbit and the dam is the female. So when we have an offspring from those two, it being or that breed that one does not have at the farm, when one requires to have that kind of breed at the farm, it is negotiable with us to bring you that breed at the farm, and we can do it on a negotiable price. That means we have sold off the meat for the rabbit. At the same time, we are selling breeds. That means rabbit farming is a great opportunity to the ones doing it as a source of income. So another thing with rabbit farming, it creates employment opportunities to some people, it being the restaurants, the hotels, even the deliverers, the farmers. That means you have a source of employment after sale of the rabbit meat, the rabbit breeds, even the rabbit droppings. So it earns in various ways through the selling of the rabbit itself, the rabbit bunnies or the rabbit young ones, because we do also have that at the farm. When we have mature rabbits given birth, we do sell them off to have enough space at the farm. So anyone in need of the rabbits or rabbit breeds, we do sell off some rabbit breeds here. So another thing, when you do rabbit farming, the truth is it will also create an international relationship, it being with the farmers, because there will be circles where one has to join when in need of marketing for the rabbits, because you can't produce the rabbits on the farm without having anywhere to sell them. So when you join those circles that help you out to market for your rabbits, you would have created international relationship or international friendship, it being with our friends and the community. So those are some of the few points of about the importances of rabbit keeping. So anyone interested in venturing into rabbit farming, we can be of great ideas in sharing them to you. You can reach out to me for any ideas or any advices with what number to begin with, which breed would be suitable for you. You can reach out to me on +256 77 28 32 970. We help you out construct the cages, teaching you how to make the rabbit pellets without spending much of the money, and even we also have trainings at the farm here.
So if you're new here, consider subscribing because rabbit farming is the way to go.